What's up, everybody? Before I start the show, I just want to kind of kill a little time so we can get more people to come in the room. I wanted to clarify something when I spoke earlier about the plane crash in Toronto. So I was right; they did fire hundreds of FAA workers. However, what they're saying is that the people that were fired were not in the control rooms. They are not. They're actually looking to fill that position more. So I at least wanted to come back and give accurate information. But other than that, something is going on, and they need to put us at ease so we feel safe, flying. So I still stand on what I said. But let's go ahead and play the intro. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's go ahead and get to it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? What's up, V? V was the first one here today. What's up, Michelle? Nice to see you. What's up, Winnie? What's up, Christian? What's up, Beauty for Ashes? Ooh, all my members are here. What's up, Sexy 60? What's up, Miss Kitty? Good, you don't feel me now. What's up, Cancer? How you doing? What's up, Miss Yolanda? Happy birthday. I know it's not until Saturday. What's up, Blue? What's up, Blue? How you doing? Hello, everybody. Y'all like the late night? Okay, I'm happy. I know most of you guys watch the replay. Shout out to the replay crew. I know not a lot of people are up at this time, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go live again. What's up, Dina? How you doing? Thank you for being here. So, as you guys know, or maybe you don't, ASAP Rocky was found not guilty in that whole gun charge case and all that stuff. You know, his friend ASAP Relly, they all got ASAP, right? ASAP Relly, he said that he got pow and they had like these two little scratches on his knuckles or whatever. Ooh, my hands are ashy. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Had these two little scratches on his hand, right? And that was supposed to show that he got pow. But one of the things that I realized was that they said, one, the bullets that he quote unquote had could have been from a gun range. Secondly, the gunpowder that was found was not even with the GUN. Well, I already said gun, too late now. It was not even from the gun that ASAP Rocky had. And ASAP Rocky is claiming to have a prop gun. He's not claiming to have a real one. He's saying that he has a prop gun. So, all in all, the prosecution really didn't bring any evidence. And again, it was just a little two scratches on his knuckles, and that was it. So how was that supposed to prove anything, really? It didn't prove nothing. Let me tell you, she got money. Rihanna got money. She was going to have the best of the best of the best. She wasn't letting ASAP Rocky go down. And he was found not guilty. He was found not guilty. They even the prosecution tried to use her bringing the kids to the courtroom and stuff like that against them. And, granted, they make sure that you guys are a unit, a family unit, and you guys are happy. It goes all in all with trying to present yourself a certain way. That's why people go dressed up to court. When they let Relly on the stand, that was kind of it, because Relly is one of them hood rats that don't know how to speak proper, don't know how to communicate using their words, was getting very upset talking about, what's your point? What's your point? What's your point? And mind you, this guy, like, it wasn't like if he got hit in the rib, the stomach, arm, something, the two little scratches on his knuckle, that don't prove anything. It doesn't prove nothing. So granted, whether or not ASAP Rocky really did something, I mean, you didn't prove your case. Right, he lied. And that's why the ASAP Rocky lawyer was saying that he should go down for perjury because he was lying. He lied about the phone calls too as well. I know I didn't cover it on my channel, and the reason why I don't really cover the court cases is because it be taking a long time, and then we're watching it, and then it just seems like some get lost in translation. And I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know all the technicalities. All I know, excuse me, is that I can tell you whether or not I believe somebody did it or not. That's the only thing I can tell you. So I always like to cover the verdict. That's me. She spent 2 coin, yeah. Top coin, that's probably what you meant. This one of the jury said they didn't have enough evidence on him. So in other words, if it was more evidence, probably would have gone to prison. Yeah. And ASAP Rocky could have took a plea deal. I think it was like 180 days. Was it 180 months or 180 days was the plea deal that they were trying to give him? Because he was facing 24 years. But hey, listen, if you ever get, I hope ASAP Rocky is like, hey, I'm not gonna hang out with these certain people that gonna get me into some shit. It always amazes me. I don't know about y'all, but it amazes me when rich people be hanging out with people that would get them in trouble. Unsavory people. 189 days. Thank you, Kitty. Like, I would not be hanging out with people who gonna get me in trouble if I had money. Oh, I was right, 180. Okay, I wouldn't be hanging out with people who I know who are not good for me. And didn't I tell y'all once I hit it big and I make it big time, I'm gonna act like I don't know y'all. I already told y'all that from the beginning. My whole inner circle is changing. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna be doing mukbangs, eating caviar and shit like that. I told y'all once I hit it big, I'm gonna change. I ain't lying to y'all. But again, you gotta protect yourself. You can't be around people who are gonna. You gotta leave that shit back in the hood. Like, don't take that with you. You aren't gang. You live in Soho with Riri. Exactly. You live in Soho with Riri. Exactly. Out of the plastic, right? Like, what are y'all doing hanging out with these kind of people? It's one thing if it's like your family or something like that, but even then, hell no. Put a 1 in the chat. You agree with me? Like, once you get to a certain level, you can't be hanging out with certain people. Hell, let me say this: at my broke level, I don't hang out with certain people because I know they're not good for me. I do that now. I'm always worried, like, shit, if I go to jail or something like that, some content creator online is going to post my mugshot. I'm always thinking about that. Or somebody has like a camera or something, say like a fight go down and a camera is out. I'm always like, oh shit, what if they see me on the video? Like, I think about, I don't know. I think about that stuff. I really do. So even somebody like me who is broke, I think about these things. I think thoroughly, like, I might want to watch the. And again, I wonder would Rihanna had held him down if he went to jail. That's 24 years. That's a long time. Coffee City is going to post what they said too. I love her. Yeah, shout out to Coffee City. I love Coffee City. I know earlier she was dragged by Armand. And Coffee City stood up for herself. I'm very proud of her. So she got this. Good morning, Royal. You must be in the UK. All right. So we're going to move on to something else now. Shout out to ASAP Rocky. Well, let me ask you guys before we move on. Did you guys think that ASAP Rocky was going to be found not guilty? Yes or no? go ahead and watch it.
California versus Joaquin Mayers, case number BA 508142-01. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Mayers, not guilty of
That little white lady was trying to get a hug, but he wasn't trying to hug her. He was trying to get to Rihanna. Y'all see right there? Hold on, let me take that back real quick. Hold on, let me take that back. You're like, move, ho.
Not get the audience. Or this is a nice audience.
Hold it down, hold it down. Verdict has to be run up to the end. Repeat again, we, the jury, above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Mayers, not guilty of semi-automatic firearm in violation of penal code.
No, he hopped over the banister or whatever you call it. That's what he did. He hopped over.
Section 245, Section B, a felony is charged with count one of the information. This 18th day of February 2025, jury seat number 9, 4 person. All right, title for the cause. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Joaquin Mayers, not guilty of the crime of assault with firearm in violation of penal code section 245, section B, a felony of charging count 2 of the information. This 18th day of February 2025, juror seat number 9, 4 person.
During this trial, I watched you periodically. You did what we asked of you at the very beginning, which is to give both sides a fair trial, pay attention, use your common sense, apply the law, base your verdict on the evidence. I know you took extensive notes, and you took this as seriously as any jury could. We cannot have jury trials without folks like you. So you certainly have my gratitude. I want to extend to you my best wishes. Again, thank you. The admonition to not discuss the case no longer applies. You can talk about the case with anybody you want to, or nobody if you don't want to. Alex has your certificates of completion.
Oh,
you can take your juror back.
That part I didn't catch. That he can talk to whoever he wants to about the case. He can say whatever now. That, it was nice seeing him so happy and just everybody crying and emotional. Because again, a lot of times, especially for Black men, the justice system isn't too kind. It never goes in our favor, or I shouldn't say never, but hardly ever it goes in our favor. And somebody like A$AP Rocky had the money to fight. There's so many people who have the money, don't have the money, and are not able to really fight or able to really afford a great lawyer. So it just kind of puts things into perspective. Yes, his reaction will go down in history. Definitely. It did. It did make me happy seeing that he was found not guilty, especially something like this. Is like, yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on from A$AP Rocky. Now we're gonna move over to Godfrey. Godfrey, and rest in peace to the late great James Avery, who played Uncle Phil. But he thought it was okay to out Uncle Phil. And for what reason? I think we have to really talk about this for a minute. When somebody is long gone, like, let their soul rest. I feel like sometimes we don't need to know whether or not they were gay. Sometimes we don't need to know. And then it's always interesting when somebody who presents themselves as a straight man is gossiping about somebody being gay or not. Now, granted, say like if it was somebody who was in some kind of scandal, they was sleeping around or cheating on their wife or something like that, living a double life, blah, blah, blah. I could see that. But James Avery he ain't hurt nobody. And again, you'll notice that Godfrey says that, oh, he was acting feminine. Not exactly like he saw him kissing another man, or he caught him sucking some peen or something. Like, it wasn't even let's go ahead and take a listen, and y'all let me know if Godfrey was in the wrong or was he in the right.
From the Fresh Prince.
Wow.
Uncle Phil, gay as hell. Yeah.
Wow.
He was gay. Because you know how I know? I had to do audience coordinating for the Gospel Awards when I first started comedy in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And behind the scenes, I was there. James was there. Avery was there. It was Mike Tyson, Farrakhan. Everybody was there. And backstage, you know, all those gospel groups,
Yeah.
they were all getting very, very gay. And I saw him. He was flamboyant. I was like this. Uncle Phil? Aunt Phil. It's Aunt Phil. Because he was like this. He was like this. He was like, girl, shoot. I was like,
Whoa.
and he's like, see, he was a big man. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, he's mad feminine. I was surprised. Because I'm sitting there like, that's Uncle Phil. It's Aunt Phil.
Playing games over here.
But he knew how to act and play, you know. But he was gay too. But he was such a great actor too. Carl Winslow was, from Family Matters.
Wow.
Yeah, he's gay.
Wow. I didn't know that
gay.
one.
Yeah, but these guys were like old school gays. They were very like, they weren't like all over. They were just, you know, they just came, it was old school. You're talking about 1950s, 60s gays, you know. They were different. You know who else was gay? James Avery from the Fresh Prince.
Wow.
Uncle Phil, gay as hell. Yeah.
Wow.
He was gay. Because you know how I know? I had to do audience coordinating for the Gospel Awards when I first started comedy in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And behind the scenes, I was...
Okay. So here's my thought on that. Now, some of y'all are saying, oh, we already knew that. That's old news. I did not know. I had no clue. When I think of Uncle Phil, I think of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, that's what I think of. And it was like he was happy that, oh yeah, he was gay, and he telling it like it was like some tea. I guess you already knew the tea. Like, shit, it was news to me. I just never even thought of Uncle Phil in any kind of way about his sexual. I never cared. I've never cared about that. So it was just weird to me that he was talking about this, and it's kind of just like, why? And this is probably why celebrities don't like other people around and stuff like that. When he was backstage, he was probably comfortable. He was in his element. He was probably comfortable around those people. And now you trying to tell some tea or tell some story. Like, I know this is kind of hypocritical because what I do is celebrity gossip. You know, we talk about things, but there's just some shit you can just let go. You can just pass on it. You ain't always got to talk about something or try to out somebody. It's not everything is a story. Someone said Uncle Phil was married. I know he had a wife. Oh, he did have a wife. Okay. Yes, and Reginald is Carl Winslow. Like, why? I don't understand. I just don't understand. I just feel like he didn't have to say that. He could have just left that alone. And again, I don't know the full context of the situation. I try to find this interview. This could have been very old, which we're going to talk about something that happened a long time ago later. This could have been very old. But again, Uncle Phil, James Avery, he was an actor. He's supposed to act. So his personal life didn't really matter to us. It's acting. People take acting roles being gay, straight, whatever. He's an actor. I don't think James Avery ever been problematic. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if it's like Kanye or something like that, just say whatever. Who cares, right? But somebody like James Avery, and you so happy to like relish in it, then you talking about Reginald Carl Winslow. Like, come on. These are our TV dads. And I'm not saying that their images are tarnished because they're gay or whatnot. I'm not saying that, but it's all like, leave it alone. Like, some people, just leave them alone. There's certain celebrities that are unproblematic. Just leave it alone. Like Khalid, when he was outed by the little light skin. I guess you can't trust light skins, whether they female or male. You can't trust no light skins. But, you know, Khalid, he fell in love with a light skin who ended up outing him. And Khalid is unproblematic. He don't mess with nobody. He don't cause any kind of trouble. It's like, let it go. Leave it alone. Some people, just leave them alone. And again, if I find the full context of this interview and, you know, get the whole full context of the conversation, I might feel a little different, but I just felt like he should have left it alone. But let me ask you guys, because, and you guys don't have to agree. Do you think Godfrey took it too far? Yes or no? Okay, let me see what you guys said. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Oh, this was kind of mixed. Why was it a conversation? Right, sexy. That's what I want to know. Again, if I can find the full context of it, maybe I'll feel a little different. But it was kind of like, why was this even a conversation? Yes, because that's not his business. Yes, F this was recent. He just trying to be relevant. Who cares? Right. Yes, it served no point in doing it. Yeah, it just didn't make any sense to me. Like, it was kind of like, okay. It was kind of like the who was it that said Carl Winslow was sleeping with Diddy or something like that. Did y'all remember hearing that? Was that what the rumor was? He was sleeping with Diddy? I was like, there's some stuff just take to the grave. You know, that's my major message. Some stuff, please just take it to the grave. Like, don't tell me about it. Don't tell us about it. Just let it go. Somebody probably asked him in his live chat. Okay, yeah, Mo. Like I said, if I find the full context of it, I definitely might feel differently. But I just felt like in this sense of who it was, you could have just let that go. I don't even know why that was a topic of conversation. And of course, blogs are going to do what blogs do. I'm a blogger too. Take a story, make it salacious, make it bigger than what it actually is. It probably wasn't a big deal. This story I did not mention, but I'm going to go ahead and actually pull it up right now. And this was Suge Knight talking about Ray J. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Oops.
Whitney Houston.
Hold on. Let me go here. Sorry. I'll start it over. And this is from Art of Dialogue. I have to play it through Instagram because they strike. So
I'm quite sure it's some interesting things that you guys can put together and tell your story. It's for me to tell my motherfucking story. When it comes to the part where you talk about left eye had a problem, if he died because of
Thank
me,
you, Mo.
that's a lie. But let's talk about some facts. Whitney Houston, it's on your hands. I remember the conversation when she thought her life was in the toilet. She didn't even say your name. She just used the term that Brandy's little brother bringing me drugs and doing drugs with me. Brandy's little brother trying to kiss me and do drugs with me. Next thing you know, she's dead. You brag about all these phone calls recorded. You brag about how Snoop tell you and told you he's a part of the people who put bread to kill Pac. That's why I say don't mention Tupac's name in none of your interviews, because you fuck with the motherfucker Snoop who said he had something to do with it. So Snoop was involved in killing hip hop's best all-time artist. You was involved in killing the best female vocalist that ever did it, Whitney Houston. So to get your ratings to go up for Love and Hip Hop, wherever the fuck that is, or wherever you guys got to do to be relevant, talk about that. That alone, speaking volumes. I'm quite sure it's some interesting things that you guys can put together and tell your story. It's for me to tell my motherfucking story. When it comes to the part where you talk about Left Eye had a problem, if he died because of me, that's a lie. But let's talk about some facts. Whitney Houston.
Oh,
It's
okay.
on
I
your
think it's
hands.
just repeating. Okay. The reason why I was kind of smiling was because Suge Knight is like Jaguar Wright with dementia. I do think he has some kind of memory loss or some kind of condition. I think Suge Knight is out his mind a lot of the times. Hey, Addicted. Suge Knight just says random shit just to entertain people. I don't think he ever has any rhyme or reason to say the stuff that he says. I think he looks for attention because he's bored in jail. He's bored in jail. Snoop, listen, you was in the car with Tupac. You, Suge Knight, was in the car with Tupac. What Snoop got to do with any of this? Did you forget that you was in the car? Interesting. And then with the whole, we already heard Ray J was the handler and had something to do with Whitney. We already heard that. It's nothing that's new under the sun. But I feel like with Suge Knight, he just loves to hear himself. Suge Knight does not care about he just doesn't give a damn. He just loves to hear himself. He don't care how damaging it can be to somebody's career or livelihood. He's just going to say whatever he wants to. He knows that it gets the people going. He loves hearing that he's being talked about on the internet or he has some kind of sense of relevancy. But every Suge Knight interview I have heard has been bullshit. It literally has been bull. Nothing has been concrete with any kind of facts or anything like that. He's just literally saying shit. That's it. He's just saying shit. Like I said, the Whitney stuff, we already know about that. Like, that's nothing new. That's nothing shocking. And again, I don't know the full context of why he's talking about Ray J necessarily. I know that Ray J had some kind of ownership of Death Row before Snoop eventually got it. Maybe that's why he's mentioning it. But what is he trying to prove? I still don't understand why people talk to Suge Knight and think that he's telling the truth. That's just like talking to Jag and thinking Jag is telling the truth. Just because they sprinkle in stuff that they heard around the street doesn't mean that they know firsthand. This is all secondhand information that he's telling you. We already heard about Ray J and Whitney. Him saying Snoop Dogg, that's some kind of vendetta that he got against Snoop, because Snoop does own Death Row now. So it's like, okay. And I wanted to bring that up. I was going to make this a whole show on that, but I wanted to bring that up just because Suge Knight is always talking. He always is. He's another one of those conspiracy theorists. That's what I believe. He's a conspiracy theorist. He's a Jaguar right with dementia and currently stuck in jail. That's who he is. All right. So next topic, I wanted to talk about this whole Tasha K versus Cherry the Boom, this trans influencer. So Tasha had posted something on her Instagram page, and it was like Flame Monroe roast Cherry the Boom, and says that she see, I can't even play Flame's video, and I can't even play Cherry's video because they was talking about Cherry be RN people and doing freaky shit. Yeah, a whole bunch of crimes, right? So Cherry responded to the video and was upset because it was old, and started telling Tasha K she bald-headed and she don't take care of her kids and she don't even know who Tasha K is and all this other stuff, and you jealous of me and all this other shit, right? Here's the thing. Tasha K wasn't even the person who said anything. She posted it on her Instagram, but she didn't say anything. And so, like, you should have had that smoke for Flame Monroe. So I kind of wanted to know, where did this beef even come from? What did Flame say that was so bad? So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up with the initial interview with Don Lemon, what Flame actually said. And I started it like a minute early. So here it is. Here we go.
One should have that philosophy of, you like what you like. Don, I've never asked you, have you been with a woman? Do you have a girl on the side? I know you're married to this handsome man, but your personal bedroom business is not my business. I don't care what you're doing in your bedroom, as long as you're not doing it to a kid or you're hurting anyone. That's not my business. The smile on your face lets me know that whatever you're doing in your bedroom, you're exceptionally happy. Everybody doesn't want to see everybody happy. The things that I do in my bedroom, look at the smile on my face. I'm exceptionally happy. And it's not your business who I'm doing it with. I'm not doing it with a kid, and I'm not hurting anyone.
So you don't, pronouns, they don't matter.
I want to say something. No, now, as far as Suge Knight, his influence on hip-hop, could never be discredited. I wasn't discrediting that at all. What he is now, that's my problem. What he has basically lowered himself to, that's what I'm talking about. His influence on hip-hop, that can never be discredited. I want to be clear on that. Yeah, I wasn't trying to discredit him as far as his career and what he has done for hip-hop, especially West Coast. But you still can be a conspiracy theory and you still can be not shit. Like, that doesn't change the fact. All right, continue. Okay, so this is going to be the part that Cherry the Boom was mad about. And let me be honest about something. Flame talks about Bigo. That's why Cherry was mad or whatever, right? But Bigo, it's full of filth. I don't know why people use Bigo. I don't know how you make money off of there. But all I see is a whole bunch of gay people fighting on Bigo. That's what I see on the platform. I don't see anything of substance, anything where anybody's gaining any kind of knowledge. I actually know somebody who is on Bigo. Shout out to Tree, not Trees, but Tree, my friend Tree that I know from Snapchat. She's on there and she does like game nights and a whole bunch of other stuff. I know it's not just all fighting, but the clips that you see online, that's what I see. A whole bunch of gay people fighting. That's what it is. So here we go.
to you? If someone called you she or him or her or you don't care.
Well, I don't care, but I'm only speaking for me. But sometimes it's what energy you're giving off. Sometimes you could be the most beautiful trans girl in the world, but your energy is so masculine they can't see the woman. They got this thing called Bigo. They got some trans girls on there they're more hardcore than any man that I was in jail with. Good God, they act like NWTs, but they look beautiful as girls, but their energy is totally Mike Tyson, the boxer. I'm like, good God, Jesus. And you want somebody to sleep with you?
I think I know what NWTs is. You want to explain it? Is it?
You say it.
Is it N-words with titties?
You damn straight.
Yes,
You're
like the video. Thank you.
Well, hear me well. If that is
all right, so I actually did end up watching the whole video. I thought it was good. Okay, so again, Cherry is somebody on Bigo. I didn't know until this whole situation went down. It's somebody on Bigo who be doing the hood rat ghetto shit, and so Cherry felt offended because, oh, you must be talking about me. And from Cherry's response to Tasha K, let me see if I can play a little bit of it. Damn, this video probably gonna be demonetized. Somebody send me $1. I'm gonna have to put this part up as a separate clip. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do. But in Cherry response to Tasha K, yeah, you are very aggressive. Like, I don't think that was a lie at all. And again, this is somebody, Flame is a part of the trans community and basically just letting you know what she thinks. Like, you either accept it or you don't. That's it. That's Flame's opinion, but Flame didn't say anything wrong. Who said a hit dog with Holly? You right. Here we go. Y'all ready?
Thing about Tasha K. All I know about, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. All I know about Tasha K is the things that I've heard T.S. Madison say about her. Her being a deadbeat mother, and her being sued by Cardi B and owe Cardi B like $1 million. That's all I know about Tasha K. You know why? That's the only thing I know about Tasha K, because Tasha K, from the looks of it, is not a bitch that interests me. Tasha K. Y'all, I know a lot of y'all thought, oh girl, I seen so many people, oh girl, when Cherry see this, she gonna go live and she gonna go off. Girl, what is there to say about a basic, black, nappy-headed, ugly, tired bitch who's struggling being a mother?
See what I mean?
What do I say? What is it? What do I?
But yet you say you don't know her, but you know that she a black, nappy-headed bitch who don't take care of her kid. But you say you don't know her.
About Tasha K. All I know about, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. She's like, look at her. Sorry, you guys. I don't even. They say go in on them. Androgynous sister, go. Like I don't even have nothing to go in on. She is the go in. Look at her. She is no different from these bomb-ass black bitches on this motherfucking app who sit around and discuss everybody motherfucking business. She just has a lot of followers. She's miserable. She's ugly. She's unfit. She's nasty. She's miserable. Did I say ugly? She's pressed. She's mad. And she don't like the LGBT community. And you know, if they don't like the motherfucking faggots, you know damn well they're.
Damn it. Okay. All right. That's enough. Oh, because they not about to get me for hate speech. Okay. So this is the thing. Everything that Flame said about being aggressive, and it was proven with all that. And mind you, Tasha did not say anything. Literally just posted the video of Flame roasting Cherry, and that was it. That was it. Now, if you're mad about Tasha posting an old video or whatever, okay, be mad at that. But again, Tasha did not say anything. Now, if you wanted to make a good argument, would be like, oh, why are you posting this old video? This is old. Like, I said what I said, and that's it. That's all you had to leave it as. But somehow you took it to, oh, she nappy headed, bald, whatever. For what? And you claim you don't know her. So how would you be able to say anything about her if you don't know her? And at the end of the day, you have the nerve to call Tasha nasty, but you are a prostitute, as I understand. Cherry is a prostitute. So, Tasha ain't out here prostituting. She might not got her kids, but she ain't prostituting. I just don't understand how you have all that aggression and Tasha didn't say anything. Literally a blogger who posts videos, whatever. She didn't give her commentary on it. She didn't say this, that, and that, and this. She posted the situation. And then probably if you had a response to Flame who actually said something, then, I could see, okay, well, you're creating a problem. You're creating the issue. But Tasha literally just posted that snippet of Flame roasting you, and that was it. Flame didn't seem to have a problem. Flame didn't say anything. And mind you, that clip was probably floating around the internet, and Tasha probably thought, oh, this might be something new, Because again, when I seen it on Tasha page, I thought it was new. I didn't know that it was something. I didn't really look into it. I just seen it. I was like, oh, okay, this ain't none of my business. Like, this wouldn't have been something that I would have talked about, to tell you the truth. It wasn't until the response it made it a big deal. And let me say this too. Because Cherry should be using her platform to talk about why is I didn't say Siri, god damn it. I hate that. Whenever I say something with a re in it, Siri always pops up. I hate that. Anyway, you should be talking about how trans rights are getting taken away and how you need to fight for your rights. You worried about the wrong thing, somebody posting an old video of somebody roasting you. If you an activist or whatever, and maybe you're not, you're just a prostitute, right? Maybe that's not your gig, you don't really care. But it seemed like you should be focusing on more trying to protect your people than roasting Tasha K. You worried about the wrong thing. And in Flame's video with Don Lemon, kind of explained, like, don't be worried about this and that, all the pronouns and this and that. Like, worry about them trying to strip your rights away. Because, I mean, that's basically what's happening now. You worried about an old video. Don't worry, because you ain't going to be what you are in a minute. So, I mean, you got to pick your battles wisely. And you're not picking your battle. Because if you watch that whole video with Flame and Don Lemon, it was actually a very good conversation. It was actually educational and kind of opened your eyes to a few things, The thing you got Cherry, who a prostitute, who be on Bigo doing that hood rat shit, fighting with people. Like I said, like that's all you see, a whole bunch of gay people fighting on Bigo. I never, hardly ever, honestly, to tell you the truth, I had the app on my old phone. I deleted it. I deleted that app. And I might have got a few seashells and gifts or whatever. I don't know where that money is. I honestly don't care. I feel like Bigo is blood money. I don't want it. It probably was only like about 30 cents anyway, but I don't even want that money because what I see on that platform is just ratchetness. And granted, y'all probably are like, well, AT2, you be on YouTube saying this and that. Yeah, but a lot of the stuff that I do, it's all in fun and I'm having a good time. I don't feel like my channel is a place of dysfunction or I'm hurting the community. Like, I don't feel like when you come to my platform, it's all like, ugh, that's a bad representation of black people. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you guys get that impression. And shit, maybe you do. Maybe you do. But I don't feel I don't feel like it is like a bad platform, you know? Yeah, you know all the shit, dragons and seashells and all the other shit that come up on the screen. Yeah, all that stuff, you know? Cherry might be wrong, and I love when you guys disagree, by the way. Cherry might be wrong. I certainly would never stand up for TK on any platform. She'll have nothing but insults for AT2's defense. And could be. And here's the thing, too. Do I think Tasha is necessarily innocent in this situation? No, because this kind of goes with what, and we're gonna go into politics a little bit. Shut up. We're gonna go into politics. Shut the hell up. This kind of goes into the rage bait. Tasha K does a lot of trans bait. I don't know if that's a word, and trans bait might be something else, but this honestly, Tasha posts a lot of stuff about trans people, and I get it because it gets a lot of engagement, but also too, if you read those comments, it's all like, oh, you see all these niggas in wigs and they think they this and they think they that, and then they start talking about stuff, and it's all like, I can see if you are a part of the trans community, you being offended that Tasha K is posting you because of the audience that she caters to. They be going off, lighting you up, you know? I can see why you would be offended. Now, if that was something that was said, I would totally get it. Because Tasha K does post a lot about trans people. And it's all like, leave people, like, why are you posting about this shit? And it's not like, oh, today this trans person found a cure for cancer. It's all like, it's like a trans person fighting a biological woman, and they fighting on the it's like the kind of stuff that makes you say or think certain things about trans people. It's not anything positive. So if you want to say Tasha K posts a lot of trans bait stuff, that's a fair argument right there. That's fair. At least for me, I've never seen anything positive about trans people on her platform. And that might be a controversial take. She might not like that, but I've never seen her have anything good about trans people on her platform. I've never seen it. There was like I was looking at her channel, and there was like 1 week, every video was about a trans person. I'll be like, damn. It's not that, oh, I don't want to see that shit, nothing or anything like that. It's just like, okay, what's the point? Like, and I know she works with that Now That's TV. Now That's TV got the trans people fighting the women and all that, and the men fighting the trans women. It's just a whole bunch of ratchet ghetto shit. I don't like it. I tune it out. I don't look at it. I don't like the post. I don't look at it. I skip immediately. And I feel like with Tasha, what she's doing, I can see why a trans person would be offended, but at least say that. But to say, oh, you black bitch and all that, the rant that she was given, it was casting over everybody. That's what the problem was. Right. And Tasha K say she is a trans because her name is Trans Rena. She makes that joke all the time. So yeah, I know that. Yeah, it puts the community in a negative light. Exactly. And Mo, I agree with you. You can get roasted, but that's not what is going on that platform. That's not what is going on at all. It's not a roast. It's literally rage bait, trans bait content. That's what it is. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not gonna go too deep. I'll do another show and go deeper. But I kind of said this to somebody one day, and I was all like, I really don't think about trans people. Not that I hate trans people, but I really don't think about it. Like, if a trans person passes me on the street, I'm not like, oh, look at that trans person. Like, usually they're minding. I live in the Bay Area, so usually they're minding their business, going about their day, working their job. They don't be all like, see me as a woman or see me as a man, and you need to respect me. And everybody respects each other and treats each other with respect. Literally, the trans issue is like something on the internet. In my real life, I've never had a problem with a trans person. I mean, I don't come across too many. Like, I did work with a trans person at one of my jobs, but other than that, like, I don't come, like, they're just everyday people. Right, sexy, everyday people. So a lot of the stuff that you see is just like internet rage bait shit. Like, it doesn't equate to anything. Like, it literally just internet fodder and get people riled up and fighting, you know. So that's the way I think about it. And we can go deeper later on about everything else that going on in the world. But I just kind of wanted to say that, like, in the everyday life, they just living their life. I don't even see no trans protest. When it comes to the bathroom thing, that's not an issue. Like, now, I know out here they have a lot of bathrooms where it's like, it'll say like, it'll have the symbol for male dash women, and it's like a single person bathroom. Like, that's not really an issue. Like, in everyday life, I don't even think about a lot of the shit that people think about on the internet. Somebody say trans. Not Stephanie coming late. Oh man. Most people have one in their family. Yeah. Yeah, but that's my thought on that. But other than that, like I said, Flame was the one that was roasting Cherry. It had nothing to do with nothing. And literally, what Cherry was mad about, Flame didn't say anything wrong. And you actually proved Flame right, because yeah, you were very aggressive, very masculine. Like, that wasn't womanly, like, at all. That was very aggressive. I'm a little jealous that my voice is not that deep. Shit. Yeah, we have a lot. Yeah, and Dina, they're just living their life, just normal, right? Minding their business. I feel like the internet is one world and like real life is another world. And yeah, they do. I mean, internet and real life, they do coincide. Like, let's not pretend like things don't go on in the world that affects us in our personal life. But again, it's a lot of clickbait, rage bait, trans bait, as I called it. That's what it is. But we're gonna go ahead and end the show right here, you guys. Please go ahead and hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate everybody being here. I love y'all. Shout out to ASAP Rocky, who was found innocent. He was found not guilty. So shout out to him. And let me know what you guys thought about the topics today. I appreciate y'all, but we out of here. Deuces, everybody.